to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Flames offense will take the field first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. Crosses the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Harvin. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab outside. It's Randolph. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Ellis. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it. It's Ellis. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air. It's Harvin. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. The snap sets up the throw. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. So Louisiana Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive.
Breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Harvin. Starting to feel a little pressure. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Now, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Got his man. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. It's first down from the 11. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Flames. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Rudolph. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got his man in the middle. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll keep it himself. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking to throw, it's Harvin. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the tight end showing the athleticism and diving to make that grab?
It's so nice as a quarterback, Reese, to have a tight end who's athletic and can make the play when it's not a perfect throw.
He's in open space downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Flames are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes one deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Right back to the well. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
To the air, it's Harvin. Throws to the tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they're able to get him on the ground. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't put the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And off from the shotgun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. He smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rudolph. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Wants to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looking for a man. It's Harvin. Spits it out to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have that.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. It's a physical.
Touchdown, Liberty! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. It's caught. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Flames will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch on the left. He's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between the quarterback and the wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rudolph. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They're working that left side, and this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the boot, looking for his man. Just a little off. Incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Looking to throw again. blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Flames will punt it away on fourth down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
36. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a man. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The lone back's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And the Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
There he goes. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Randolph. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Flames are marching down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Keene. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Harvin. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Pickup of 13. First down for the offense.
And that is the final play of the quarter. And guys, Liberty has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Keene. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Looking to pass. It's Harvin. He lobs one high down the left side. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Kicking team.
A special teams penalty cost the D 15 yards as we start this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rudolph. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43.
They've given up some yards, and they're not in a great spot. But here's the good thing. The defense is up a couple of possessions. If you force a field goal here, it becomes a lot.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Wants to go up top. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the... They got him! It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Turns it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Looking to throw, it's Harvin. He's going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Liberty. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here he comes from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on first down. Right on the money. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
First down for the offense.
Just keep slinging it. Firing to the right, complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Grab near the sticks, it's Simon. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.
Turning it on! And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.